All right, now if we look at crossing over as far as a source of genetic variation, this is chromosomes that we've got 3 different genes highlighted on these chromosomes, like little a's and little c's and big A's and big B's. But we're just going to ignore the A's and B's and whatever, and we're going to attach an actual trait to them. So let's do this. Let's say that red hair and freckles go together and they happen to be on the same chromosome. So let's just say on the blue chromosome here that this letter A represents red hair and the letter C freckles. Okay, and then let's say on the red chromosome, the lowercase letter A here, that's going to be brown hair. So I'll put a B for brown hair, and the little case C, this little c here, we're going to say is a N for normal, meaning not freckles. Now, if you have freckles, I didn't say you're not normal, okay? But we're just going to do it this way. Don't be offended. I'm sorry. Just don't be offended. Anyway, so if we go through the red hair and freckles, sorry, my finger going through here, the red hair and the freckles, they're linked on the same chromosome, so if this indeed were how it is, they're on the same chromosome, that would mean anyone who had red hair would also have freckles. They're on the same chromosome, they can't get away from each other unless crossing over happens. So this crossing over, which you guys know about, you read about it a little bit earlier, what we're seeing is an exchanging of DNA on homologs. Okay, they're wrapped around each other. We're going to cut the one off, cut the other, and kind of rearrange them. And all of a sudden, I get a chromatid right here. Do it a highlighter. Right here, we get this chromatid. This is shocking. This would have been, if this actually happened, this would have been in the population the first possibility of having somebody with red hair, and this little c is no freckles. Wow. Red hair, no freckles. It would have been total like, wow, where did this come from? We didn't know it was possible. It actually wasn't possible until the crossing over happened. Then we would have somebody with brown hair, and oh my goodness, they have freckles. This is crazy stuff right now, okay? Human traits, I don't know that they know a whole lot on human traits, but I've often thought, like, it used to be that blonde hair and blue eyes really went together, and there's also a lot of people with brown hair and blue eyes, and I've often wondered if blonde hair and blue eyes were linked at one point, and then like a crossing over unlinked them. But if we look at our genetic variation here, we've got, as this goes through meiosis, one of the gametes is going to get this, the all blue chromatids. One of the gametes is going to get this, the all red, and those were normal. Those were things that actually did exist in the previous generation. But there's a new variation here. Okay, now we get ones that are having some of the paternal genes mixed with some of the maternal, and this one has some of the maternal mixed with some of the paternal. You can see how it adds to the genetic diversity. If you throw that into your 70 trillion, like you're a 1 in 70 trillion shot, it becomes astronomical. Like, we can't estimate what's the number of different possibilities of gametes could be made, because we don't know when this happens, this crossing over, and it can happen more than once or not more than once. It's totally not predictable. So basically, you are one in a, God must have chosen you. We'll say that. We'll say that. But there's, yeah, it's a very large number. Anyway, so that's the crossing over part. Now,